Hello and welcome to the live stream. We are live. Just reacting to the Norwich team news. I'm Andrew Clark and this is Chris Edge. Chris, what are your thoughts?
I reckon that at 1:45 when this drops, every single group chat between Blues fans, someone just went Beadle. That was it, Beadle.
Yeah,
because that's been the talking point of the week, hasn't it? Really, and it's not just from us; it's from everybody has been talking about it, and obviously he has laid it down that Beadle is the number one. That's it. It won't be changed again this season now unless he gets injured.
So I mean, for me, I'm in a couple of group chats, and you're absolutely spot on. Sorry if I'm going a bit dark here. The lighting is not the most fantastic. This is what happens when you do live, and I've just had to get out of my bedroom window because my door's locked. So yeah, I'm a bit. I'm not surprised by Beadle coming back into the team. I think we talked about the discussion, had it before, but actually when we did the preview of this, I said I think I want it to be Allsop. Everyone on our group chat wants it to be Allsop, and you're spot on. People have just gone, really? Allsop, Allsop brings so much more, etc. But I know that we both wanted Allsop, but I think we both agreed it would be Beadle. For me, there's a couple of others that stand out.
Yeah, I mean, just last word on the Beadle thing before we move on to the rest of the team. I mean, like I said, I think now he would have to be dropping horrendous clangers or get injured. So I think now it's that's conversation over for the rest of the season now on the goalkeeper topic. I mean, we can comment on his performances, but listen, he ain't going to change it, is he? So
no, I don't think he will. My camera is horrendous today. I'm just going to switch the light on there.
But yeah, so running through, so we got Beadle, Bright, Wagner, Clara, Panzo, Tomoki comes into midfield, and Priska and Dux up front. So I think at the end of the last part, I think I said we could pick a team, and both pick a team, and we would both probably be wrong on 4 players. And you know, I think that's
right.
Because the one thing I will mention, I did watch manager's press conference yesterday.
Yeah.
Now, he did say something that we haven't heard him say before throughout his time with us, and he openly said that with a 3-game week, it's the opportunity to rotate and utilise the whole squad. Now, he hasn't said that before, ever. He's never said that. So we hope we'll see whether it's the case of whether he will, but this looks like a rotated team to me.
Well, yeah, it does a little bit. I mean, I think Stano dropping to the bench was a bit of a surprise to me. Obviously, I picked him to score for a start off. So I might have to make a different prediction on that. So it's Priska, but looking at the bench. The bench is strong. We've got Robinson back in, Laird back in, fantastic. And actually, that does free up Tomoki to go back into his natural position of a centre midfielder. I know that he's played most of this season at right back. I know he did play right back for Celtic on occasion, but when you look at that bench now, the strength there, I do feel like Doyle really is, for me, the glaring one that's been taken out of the team, because I thought he was fantastic last week.
He also did mention in the press conference, obviously there was 5 players that played the full 120. Now Stano and Doyle were 2 of them, so that looks to me is as in, right, okay, you've just come off the back of 120 minutes, we've got a 3-game week. Okay, so I actually think he's utilising the squad quite well here. I mean,
I'm not going to disagree with him utilising the squad, but that's the reason why we've got ourselves strength in depth. That's the whole point of us spending the money to get these players in is to have this.
Yeah.
We've been banging on all season, ourselves included, that when you look at our bench, who's going to come on and make a difference? And actually, looking at it now, we can talk about Allsop all day, and I think you are absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
I think Beadle's number 1. I do think we'll sign him at the end of the season. Personally, that's just my thought. Obviously, there's got to be people out there going, we better not, and I'm probably one of them. But if this is the way it is, then there's no point in talking about it any further than that. I think it would be great if Laird gets some minutes today, but I'm not convinced he probably will.
Oh, the thing is, as you said, with Bright coming back into the team and performing rather well, and having Tomoki who can play there, there's no need to rush him at all, especially with his history with injuries as well. They've got a,
and especially if they've got Millwall on Wednesday.
Yeah, we've missed him so badly this season. I think out of all the players that have been out injured, he's been the biggest miss for us by a mile. I mean, that's above Cochrane and above other players that have been out. So yeah, I just hope they make sure that he's just right, because we do need him, especially with 14 games. So just before I forget as well, so if you want to pop any comments in as well, we will see them straight away. We'll get them up on screen to the hundreds and thousands of people that are watching at the moment, all 6 of you. But I mean, this is a new thing. It's our second time doing it. But it will be a regular, so it's just for 10 minutes, and it's just to have a little bit of a chat. Now, you mentioned something quite interesting to me that we went away and checked, because I said that obviously our record wasn't great at Carrow Road, and you went away and checked.
Yeah, we haven't won since March 2002, which I've been fully aware that we actually smashed them on that day. It was a season we went up. And again, we beat them in the final of the playoffs, so which you said, well, we'll just leave it at that. But I was in year 9 at school the last time we won at Carrow Road, so that is a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I looked when you said it. I looked back as well, and then it said we'd won there. We won 2002, 1999, and 1996, but we never won there previously. 1973. Was the last time, but then I thought, well, maybe we never played them for a while, but we did.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. Yes, okay, we have been in different leagues over that 24-year period, but actually, I don't think that we've got. Yeah, we've obviously just got a terrible record. I mean, there's 23 years between 73 and 96, so something's got to give. BCFC Tubbs, led on the bench, fantastic. Yes, I think with
at BCFC Tubes or Tubbs, I don't know which way it's pronounced, but yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be in agreement that they're rather seen. Also happy that Laird's on the bench. Yeah, I didn't really. I don't think you could be overly. I mean, other than the preference on the goalkeeper side of things, I don't think anyone would be overly disappointed with whatever team he picks, really, because, like you say, when you look at the bench, you feel that there's equal players at least on the bench that there is on the pitch, and that's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, and Priska and Dutch could be an interesting combination there, because it may be that Dutch drops a little bit deeper, or Priska. I don't really know. What? Or maybe we're going flat 4-4-2.
I hope he scores today. I really do. I want him to get off and running, because I don't think he'll stop. I just got this feeling about him, honestly. I just think he's going to score a ton of goals for us.
I mean, overall, Panzo delighted that he's got the start. He played himself into that position last week against Leeds. I'm delighted with that. Priska as well. I think he gives us an extra dimension, and I do agree with you. I think once he hits the ground running, it's going to be non-stop goals. I hope it's not as long as Kyogo.
On the centre half thing, I did think in the back of my mind, I thought, I wonder if he'll just put Robinson straight back in.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, well, okay, if he doesn't and puts Panzo in, and then I thought to myself, Neumann, I mean, I feel like he's been the fall guy 3 times now this season. He's been left out the team without any real warrant for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if something's going on there.
You can look at it like that, but also he did get injured, and then when he played against the Baggies, he was bad. He was bad against the Baggies. Like there's no.
I mean, I disagree with everyone on that. I don't think he was any worse than anybody else. So I mean,
it was bad. But again, it was more misplaced passes and stuff like. But then actually, when you look at it, if Clara and Panzo need to come off, we've got 2 centre backs who are left and right footed, and also Neumann can drop in at right back. because he played most of the season at Hanover at right back.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
So
okay. So
pretty happy. Let's we'll be back live at 5:25 with a match reaction. I'm going to go before we do 1-0 to Blues, which is what I predicted. I'm going to go Priska because Stansfield's on the bench.
Last thing to think of, last time we won at Carrow Road, we got promoted. So just saying.
And we were in a similar position. We were on the march to the playoffs. Right. Anyway, Chris, it's been lovely to see you, and I'll see you in exactly 3 hours' time. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.